Yep, this is what I've been up to this week so far. And you know what's frustrating? I cannot see a single lily of the valley. Like, what the hell? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Let's Play. Yep, not a single one. I had all of that area bone mealed as well, but I accidentally deleted all the flowers that I've had in it. You can kind of see what I was talking about last episode of the noise pattern. You can kind of see there's this purple grouping here, with then the red in the middle, the white going around, and then orange. A lot of orange. A lot of orange. No white dye though. Yeah, these give me light grey dye. Same. Oops. Same with these. Light grey. Doesn't make any sense because where I built the current flower farm for these ones, there's definitely some lily of the valleys growing there. Maybe they get grouped with the blue ones. Let's see. Okay, more blue. It doesn't look like there's any lily of the valleys here though. And that's kind of how I deleted all of those flowers over there as well, because I'm very new to Axiom still. Very, very handy tool. So what I do is I click on the box select. Well, delete this one first. Then zoom out a little bit, get our area. So click on the box select, click on this block, and then click on this second block. Click enter, and you got your selection. Then, if you press Control R, you can replace a group, either a group or a singular block. I've already got grass selected, and there you go. All the tall grass has been replaced with air, and now all the short grass has been replaced with air. Okay, so the other thing that I discovered is the noise pattern that the flowers follow is 3D. So down here, I'm getting different results than up here. This is where my dye farm currently is. What I'm thinking is, I might just build two next to each other. I break down the one that I have, and I'll just make one here and one here, for example, getting the blue and the white. Quite convenient that they're next to each other as well. Hey, I found two spots right next to each other. This one has the majority lily of the valley flowers, and this one has majority cornflowers. So I've just tore the dye farm down that was here, and I've built these two. They're the same ones, just mirrored, essentially. I've got my two bone meal supply systems at the back, and a general on and off switch for both farms. I might do it individually, but I haven't hashed that out fully yet. You know, some ideas include like a control panel inside the pyramid somewhere, turning the farms on and off wherever they are. But part of me is attracted to the idea of having to go to the farms to turn them on there. Because one of the transportation systems that we're going to do is tunnels. Sort of like sewage tunnels. So I'm going to drop all of these drops here into sewage tunnels. Which sounds disgusting, but trust me, it's going to be beautiful. And they go all the way to the factory inside the pyramid. And if I'm going to put effort into these tunnels, I want to visit them as well. So it makes sense to have an on-off switch near these farms, so I actually have to go there to turn them on. giving you guys a little update here. But let me turn off the sound. I stacked all of these with bone meal, and, well, this one malfunctioned for a bit, but this one pretty much was working the whole time. And we've kind of done 4 rows now of bone meal. Oh, and I removed all the wheat seeds from it and make more bone meal of them. Look at this. So we got some oxide daisies as well, but look at the ratio of it. Now, considering one of them wasn't working and it's predominantly either blue or white in whichever farm, the ratio looks to me like pretty good. Oh. Just in case you guys don't know, I don't use my proper tools for massive digging projects like this one. I use disposable ones. So I just get the enchantments on them that I want and breaking 3 and efficiency 4. I just make like a double chest full of them, put them somewhere in the world, and then if I have a digging project like this, I can just grab the tools and start digging. And it doesn't matter if they break or not, because I don't have all of the enchantments on them, so they're not that expensive. So now we can get on to the next step. Which, with a project like this, it's easy to get distracted or like get to a point where you're just brainstorming ideas and it just becomes massive. Dug this whole square. I don't want to dig out the whole pyramid because I don't think I will use all of the space. So just until I've designed a floor plan for upstairs, this is gonna be it, and then we're gonna make our factory inside here. We've definitely collected a lot of flowers here. I'm gonna need a couple chests to do this test, but here we go. Yeah. Whoops. And hey, here they are. Crap. Now I've kind of trapped myself. But it's working. So, we've got our sewage system, which is what I'm going to call this. These are the sewers that are going to bring all of our flowers to the factory section. Unfortunately, I can't randomize this flow here because I suppose I could if I catch them here and then redispense them. Because over here, as you can see, they're kind of spread out over the water stream. Because the dispenser is central over there. And just spewing them out in a random direction. So it will be randomized here. There is something I can do. I could catch them here in hoppers and redispense them like up, like here maybe. I'll have a think about that because aesthetics wise, then I'm gonna have to make some changes. But at the same time, this kind of design, this is fairly modular, this sewer here. So if I make a flower farm over there, for example, I could just continue the hallway going this way, and then connect the water stream up to this one, and continue that way. All possibilities, and then it would be randomized. Ultimately, I don't think I will be going down these tunnels too much. So it doesn't really matter that much, essentially. Oh, and it's raining again. I've also made all the filters that I think I'm gonna need. And I've put some filter sticks in already. Put these first 3 ones. I've got them already as well. But I think I want to design the storage room first before I decide where the filters go and which flower is going in which filter. Otherwise, it will be just too chaotic. I just thought of this a handy little trick that I usually do, and I just wanted to explain it to you guys, just in case you guys are like me and are pretty lazy at counting. What have I decided to do now? I need to craft some composters to go into this ceiling, and I'm just going around and digging all of the cobblestone where the composters need to be. Oh, that one broke. Again, these are the disposable picks, so no big deal. So I'm going around and digging all these spaces, and then the amount of cobblestone that I'm picking up, that is the amount of composters that I need to craft. And then all I need to count is these empty spaces here, 10, and then there were 11 over there, so 21. So if I just add 21 to the total amount of stone that I'm mining right now, I should know how many composters I need to craft. 22. Nice little trick, in case you guys are as lazy as I am. And, you know, I hope you're being entertained by this video, but I also hope you learned something now. Oof. Oh man, I am sorry that this video is taking me so long to make. It might not look like much, but there's a lot of digging involved. And a lot of thinking ahead, because I've just, like, kind of finished decorating this area. I'm well pleased with this ceiling here. Just came to me and tried it out, and yeah, I'm definitely liking it. Why is that lighting up? Oh. That goes through the composters then, does it? Huh. I'd be able to use that, actually. Okay, spontaneous little idea, but like the lighting trick is really cool. Like you can use it if you want. Apparently light goes through composters. Very handy to know. But I've dug everything out here. I've done the ceiling here and the walls. Walls aren't definite yet, and I need to make the tunnel sections, go into the different areas, but in order to do that, I need to put all the flower farms down. And then I dug down some more, and this is where all the flowers are going to come out and go into the filters. And every filter is set to the Wikipedia of the natural generation of the flowers that grow here. Whoops. There we go. Pink, red, white, and that's it. So this episode threatened to be very time-lapse heavy, so I had to scrap a couple of them. Mainly me digging, so you haven't missed much. But honestly, this took me quite a while. I missed a day on Saturday, recording-wise, because I went out, you know, social life and all that. A friend's birthday party. So unfortunately, this is all the time that I've got for this episode. I'm so sorry that it's late. I'm gonna try and do my best to get the next one out this week still, but please don't hold me to that. You know, I'd rather sacrifice some time and get the quality right than the other way around. Oh, by the way, this is episode 40. In all the busyness, it almost flew by me, but this is like a pretty special episode. If you count by tens, that is. Next 10 episodes, we're gonna be at 50. So we need to do something special then. I need some ideas though. I've got a couple ideas. But, you know, not completely out of ideas. But if you guys have any suggestions, please do let me know in the comments below. But in any case, I had fun making this episode and I hope that you enjoyed watching it. If you did though, could you give me a subscribe and could you give the video a like? That would be greatly appreciated. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. See you. Whoa. Can I make it out? No. Ah. See you guys.